Hey everybody, Adam here, and back with some more Borderlands. So, I've been saying it for a couple of weeks now, and due to a series of issues, I haven't made the return, but here we are tonight, playing a little more Borderlands. For anyone who missed the first episode, this will be my first full run-through of the game, and I am playing as Flak. So, last time around, we went ahead, we found Claptrap's new antenna, got the catch-a-ride station set up, and we went ahead and started making some forward momentum, and now we're just going to chill a little bit, hang out, and go for another one. For any of you who normally catch the stream, this is going to be a little different vibe. This is not going to be Magic first and foremost. Obviously we're playing Borderlands instead. And this is more a stream just kind of hang out. Jimmy, Dark Depths will happen again soon. There's currently, the plan is, today is the second Borderlands stream. Thursday is going to be a Pioneer stream, brought to you by the fine folks at RIW Hobbies in Livonia. Shout out to everybody at RIW, especially our boy John, who kindly set up such an arrangement. So RIW has sponsored a Pioneer stream on Thursday in honor of their upcoming Pioneer 1K. After this week, we will be revisiting Black Depths with a Karn package. I will probably go ahead and give that a shot probably early next week on Tuesday, unless something else demands immediate attention, but we're going to go ahead and give that a shot. But for tonight, let's get back into some Borderlands. Yeah, Jimmy, I had mentioned that I was looking for feedback on possible options for what to play on stream, and John from RAW reached out to me and said, hey, have you given any thought to playing Pioneer? And I said, well, not really. And John said to me, hey, so what if RAW sets you up, we can get some Pioneer going on your channel, and all you have to do is plug our 1K for us. And I said, well, John, you know, I think I'd be okay with that. So, that's our game plan. We're going to go ahead and play some Pioneer on stream Thursday to support our friends at RAW with their upcoming 1K. And, see what I think of the format. I haven't really touched the format since... Oh, dear. I haven't really touched the Pioneer format since basically the format just came out. I was playing some blue-white control when the format first came out. I think that the format, it was kind of fun for a brief moment, but then I kind of got bored, to be honest with you. So getting bored with the format meant that I wasn't really willing to dedicate any more time or energy to it. So I kind of dropped out. Yep, and that's what I saw. I'm not sure what we're playing yet, but Phoenix is definitely on my radar. That's the kind of deck that I would like to play in that format. It has the ability to play more kind of reactionary games and interact with your opponent, but also can just go ahead and try to solitaire and put a bunch of Phoenixes in play if need be. So, I'm into that life. Alright. So Phoenix is definitely on my radar. If you are a follower of the channel and are interested in me seeing me play anything in particular in Pioneer, feel free to reach out to me on Twitter or on Discord. Let me know. Send me a deck list. I'm not set on anything, and don't really know the format at the present moment, so I am interested in options. I don't particularly like mono green. That's just not my kind of deck. So that's not really something I'm particularly interested in playing. But I'm willing to hear all sorts of other things. Okay. Yeah, I think that mono green is kind of boring. I understand the people that are into that kind of life. I am not those people. Don't mind if I do. A better sniper. Alright. See, Jimmy, that strikes me as absolutely something you'd be all about. I've watched the decks you play, my friend, and they tend to be quite linear. But I suppose I'm proud of you for growth. Alright.
Pathetic end for a pathetic creature. Feel the bloodlust.
Ten Arms, this is actually this will be my first full playthrough. I originally started trying to play it with my wife some time ago, and things just kind of got in the way, and we never really got into it. So I'm actually not much farther than this on my original playthrough, so I decided I was going to go ahead and play it on stream. Yeah, Jimmy, I think that combo is a good way to go in Magic right now, just kind of generically. Wizards keeps incentivizing people to play proactive strategies and not reactive, and not react to one another. So if you're going to tell people that playing proactively is the best thing to do in Magic, then you're essentially demanding that people play combo. It's the reason I've been playing a bunch of like Omnitel and other various combo decks in Legacy right now, is because I really do think that it's one of the best things you can do in the format, is just play some big obnoxious combo deck. Very cool, Jimmy. Well, I appreciate you stopping by. Tell everyone I said hello, for any that I might actually know. And we'll see you Thursday for Pioneer. And Ten Arms, yes, I'm sorry. There will be a non-Legacy stream coming up, and unfortunately it's not Vintage. I am sorry. I'm kind of working on trying to figure out a way to get some Vintage content back in here. I recently spoke to somebody, and I think that what we're going to do is at least periodically bring back the weekend stream. It was nice this weekend playing a stream. I know, Ten Arms, I know. You can be mad at me, it's fine. So I played a stream again this weekend. Our local Legacy Weekly got canceled, and I decided that I was going to take that time to go ahead and stream a deck that we've been chatting about in our local Discord all day. So I went ahead and gave that a shot. And I kind of forgot how much I liked streaming on the weekends. Oh, please don't. So I'm gonna go back to trying to at least occasionally stream on weekends. I can't promise it'll be an all-the-time thing, but I think that we're going to... Oh, thank you, Ten Arms. I appreciate you. So we are going to try to stream on the weekends, and I think that with that being the case, given that that will be the quote-unquote bonus stream, I will be less upset about playing some Legacy or some Vintage on that stream. If the stream ends up with a different vibe, it ends up with a different vibe. Like, I'm not upset about it. I'm out of ammo for all of my guns, and it's upsetting. Alright. So... Alright. This pistol... This SMG... Proud of you, Jimmy. Jimmy, I won't play shops. I do not enjoy shops at all. If I was gonna play shops, it would be a combo shops variant, and even that kind of bores me to tears. I just do not find shops enjoyable, like, in the slightest. I appreciate those that do, it's just not for me. Like, if shops is your jam, that's totally okay. I won't fault you for that. I will, however, not play shops. You aren't what I need. Let's go check out... $43. No, that's fine. I've had, like, at least a minor interest in jewel shops, but I more like watching other people suffer through jewel shops leagues, and not myself. So, even that is unlikely for me, and I think jewel shops is at least kind of a mildly amusing deck. Also, 10 Arms, since potential vintage stream incoming, please feel free to yell at me on whatever social media platform you prefer, or whisper at me here on Discord, or sorry, whisper at me here on Twitch, and let me know, send me something spicy. If I'm gonna suffer through potential win trading bots and long queue times and that garbage, I want it to be fun. So if you've got something particularly spicy, 10 Arms, please, feel free to send it my way. I'm up for some hot nonsense. I mean, truth be told, hot nonsense is kind of my MO, but... Oh, this is just the collapse thing that I ordered earlier. Okay. Okay. I'm at least vaguely intrigued by whatever that nonsense was that Justin Gennari was playing the other day that had the Living Wish package where he, like, memed somebody's time vault. That was pretty hot. That's the kind of life I'm looking to live right now. Come on. It's right there. We'll get up there. Promise. Come on. We're gonna Bethesda our way up there. I don't care if Gearbox wants better. Told you we were gonna Bethesda our way up here. It's fine. Perfect. Alright. Wasn't intending on taking down the big suck right now, but I guess that's where we're headed. That'll do.
The hunt sings.
Weird. It's the first time I've ever seen that happen. Alright, Tenarms, what do you got for me? Is it good? Tell me it's good. Oh, okay. It's Jeskai Mentor. I do mess around with Mentor. That is kind of my life. So I can respect that a whole bunch. Alright, fair enough. I can very easily be convinced to play a Mentor deck. That doesn't really take a whole lot of effort. This seems better.
Oh, that's my girl.
Can you... There we go.
This is no longer you.
My car now. Haha.
I hate the Calypso twins so much. They conned the bandits of Pandora with promises of death cars and meat storms. And
Red Splash Gak?
right? I mean, even my clan fell for it.
Can you explain to me what we're splashing red for without me looking at the list, Tenarms?
They must be the most terrifying.
Is it Oxyvagonus?
Psychopaths Pandora's
Because that,
ever
like, makes some amount of sense, I
My
guess.
clan only accepted me as a leader after I killed a guy with just my abs.
But I feel like it probably makes less sense than
What it
that.
takes to unite all the clans together. You'd need like a 20-pack, 18 bare mins.
Alright. Sure, body. Oh. Okay. Well, that's supremely boring. I wanted it to be cool, Tenarms. Why couldn't you have told me it was cool? That sounds boring and normie. I want people to be more innovative than they actually are, is what I'm telling you, Tenarms. Reveal this first. I mean, I could be convinced if you can tell me there's a good reason to play that card. Because I can tell you there's not a good reason to pronounce that card on stream, ever. Pronouncing that card in public makes you just look like an absolute fool. This is easier if I just run them over. I could see some sort of like blue-black, Asmo, Urza bullshit list. That sounds vaguely interesting at least.
Finally, my reward. Death is natural, but yours are thrilling.
Okay, so here's the thing though, right? Like, Zeus could probably 5-0 a Vintage League with a ham sandwich and a deck full of base set 1 Pokemon commons. Like, absolutely inhuman. It's not okay. I can't for the life of me understand. I appreciate the hell out of it, but I cannot understand. Asmolists with Putrid Imp. I'm at least vaguely intrigued. Has anybody tried playing Reality Chip in Vintage yet? Because that seems like it could be a pretty wild and ridiculous thing. Because, like, Chip's already pretty close in Legacy, and I feel like Vintage just helps. I'm gonna die. Oh, they're everywhere. Why are they everywhere? Yo, Stoneblade won a Vintage? Okay. That happens from time to time, but, like, I'm always impressed by it. I'll never not be impressed when somebody puts Stoneforge Mystic in Vintage and just, like, wins garbage. I will always and forever have a soft spot in my heart for Stoneforge Mystic. And the fact that, like, you can randomly play it in Vintage and have it be good is pretty rad. That seems like a list I need in my life. Ah. Why are there more? Can there not be more? Not more is fine. Stoneblade would be kind of rad, I'm not gonna lie to you. Kind of life I'm interested in living. I'm interested in clearing out my inventory to better outfit myself here. This, take this. This seems better. I lied. Oh, right. Yeah, Vintage Blade would be rad. I may have to take a look at this Asmo list from Zeus. Chip seems interesting, though. I'm kind of shocked that nobody's doing it yet, to be perfectly honest. But if I can be the first to meme on people, I'm alright with it. And that card feels like it has potential. In we go.
I've missed you, girl.
Oh, I agree. 10 arms. I think it absolutely is a combo deck. I think that Reality Chip only does combo decks, if we're being perfectly honest with ourselves. But I also think that's like a very reasonable thing to do. That's probably better than what I'm holding. This can definitely go. By 12, that's... Oh, that is a scope on it? It's a shotgun, what are we talking about? No reason to hold on to that. Yeah, I think you can absolutely play Chip in some sort of nonsense combo pile. It seems like there's potential, is what I'm saying. Alright. Actually, I wonder if you can slot Chip into Breach. That seems like it has interesting potential. Reality Chip Breach seems pretty hilarious. So I feel like you could probably play Grixis Breach and then slot in copies of Chip and just like mash them on a Dreadhorde Arcanist or some nonsense. Hey, look at us go.
Welcome back, my girl.
That's possible too. 8 cast wouldn't be like a completely unreasonable thing. Emery Saga, Vault Key, yeah. I don't hate all that. My first thought was I guess maybe if you're playing...
Yours was thrilling.
Maybe if you're playing Chip in
When did you eat that?
8 cast, you also just get to slot in a Brain Freeze? Is that crazy? Because that feels like the kind of deck where you pretty quickly just like cast a whole bunch of spells. I guess the question is, if we're playing this artifact-centric Reality Chip combo deck, are we also playing Mystic Forge? Because it feels like we're playing Mystic Forge. These things just seem like they go together. Like, I'm not saying it's a peanut butter and jelly situation. Oh, I mean, I agree with you. I absolutely agree with you, Ten Arms. It doesn't need it. That also doesn't mean that it doesn't want it. Oh, that's right, you can't get through there. Nah.
Welcome to the Holy Broadcast Center. Our daily live stream will be starting shortly with a special guest. Give your offerings now so you can join our elite Iridium tier chat for behind the scenes murder and mayhem. And now, the moment you've been waiting for. Let loose
Okay, so the Ten Arms, the real question is, what do we do to set up means to clear the top of our library? Do we top? Because I feel like we want a way to clear the top of our library with a reality chip deck. And my first thought was Breach, or, not Breach. My first thought was Breach. But my first thought with, so my first thought with Forge is that Forge lets you go ahead and clear the top card if it's bad, so you can still keep going. Because I feel like in a deck like that, you're not going to hit too many things you can't cast, but like it's going to happen once in a while. Actually, hold up. Chip says play, right? I'm not a lunatic. Reality Chip says you can play the top card of your library. Because if we can play the top card of our library, yeah, maybe the answer is to start looking at Fast Bond too? So that we just, like, never brick. We play some sort of, like, blue-green deck with a combo element that also is, like, jamming Uro or something. Unclear. I will openly admit that, like, this is... I'm half paying... I mean, you only need a few creatures, right? Bonus points of our creatures are non-blue? So, like, if we play creatures that are going to care about things like our land count, or things like an artifact count, like playing... Thought Monitor, Uro. I don't know what the other, like... I guess, like, here's where we go real deep. Like, is this where we play, like, the stupid blue-green snake that flips a card off your deck, and if it's a land, you get to put it into play? I don't remember what this card is called. This is some goofy commander card that I'm only tangentially aware of. But I'm curious. I'm getting shot from behind. Ah! Lots of people shooting me from behind. Yep, that's great. Because, like, this dumb snake thing that I'm thinking of that puts lands into play off the top, puts a land into play off the top of your deck or whatever, that seems interesting. I'm gonna be real with you, I haven't actually consciously figured out how we're killing people with this pile yet. But I've started to evaluate value, and the value potential seems like it's there. Yes, Coiling Oracle. Thank you, Ten Arms. Is this a situation where we, like, Coiling Oracle, and that's a creature that we can equip with Reality Chip that also plays well with our goofy, we're playing too many lands because we're playing Fastbond deck? I mean, you're probably correct. Saga and Vault Key is probably enough. But I just want to figure out how to maximize... Like, if we're going to put this together and, like, create some big obnoxious shell that requires us to do some silly nonsensical garbage, I want it to be amusing. Okay, and then, like, that makes sense. Exploration, very good. That card does a lot of very magical things in a very condensed package. I mean, like, if we're keeping it reasonable, Ten Arms, the answer is almost clearly just to play, like, Vault Key and Saga as our kill condition. You're like, absolutely spot on the money there. But what I'm saying is we can be more ridiculous. And I think that as long as we come up with a shell full of mostly reasonable cards, we can basically play whatever we want. And I like the we can basically play whatever we want notion. It's gonna be pretty bad. Yeah, this can go. Somehow found two of these? Wild. I mean, that is absolutely doable. I don't know that people are actually, like, ready for a deck like that, if we're being perfectly honest. I think that too many decks just, like, want to not interact with creatures unless they're interacting with a bunch of creatures all at once. So that seems pretty doable. So we need to play, in Vintage Hammer, we have to play Sigarda Zaid, because that's just a card you have to play. And you have to play Hammer and, like, Stoneforge Mistake. Beyond that, it's just like, okay, what are we doing here? Like, do we start stealing tech from the modern nerds and just, like, end up playing the... It's probably better. The Core Duelist? Because it's got double strike innately? Because, like, that's okay, but not amazing. And then it's like, are we blue for ancestral and power? The answer is probably yes. If we're blue for these things, we're probably also blue enough to play Lavinia at that point. That feels very good.
You're already dead. You know that, right?
I definitely don't hate Lavinia in a deck like that. So if we're playing Lavinia... Oh, are we playing Chip and Hammer? I'm onto Hammer now, but like... We can talk about playing Chip and Hammer. I think that's actually not crazy. So, like, okay, so hold on. Now we're on a Chip and Hammer. Oh, hey. Thank you. Controller just lost its mind there for a second. Bear with me. So, if we're chipping and Hammer... Oh, I mean, that's fair. Okay, okay. I mean, I'm in. So, we play Chip and Hammer. We're playing Lavinia. I think if we're playing Chip and Lavinia... and Ancestral and Time Walk, we're probably also playing Teferi? And if we're playing Teferi, we're playing our one of Narset because we can? Stoneforge? Okay, okay. This doesn't seem crazy. 10 Arms, I thought this would seem crazy, and it actually doesn't. This seems like a very reasonable deck. So, hold on. I mean, I say reasonable. It sounds a little deranged, but only a little. So here we are. Okay, we're on Stoneforge... Lavinia. We're on... Okay. I'm trying to think of any other creatures we have to play. Like, the question becomes, how good do our creatures need to be? Is it just make any idiot plus 10 power? Because if our game plan is make any idiot plus 10 power... Then, like, do we play Hull Breacher? Because that card seems very good. And then it's like, at that point, are we blue enough to, like, start looking at Force of Will and Dig Through Time and, like, being a real blue deck? I heard noises like something came up behind me and it didn't. Like, I feel like the answer is we're probably not blue enough for, like, Dig Through Time and stuff, but it also feels crazy to not try. I guess, at this point, too, it also becomes, like, if we're already a blue-white deck, like, are we looking at things like playing red, like a red splash for blasts? Like, is that worth doing? Like, are we just... I guess, basically, is this... Are we... Are we like a blue-white Lumi, or a blue-white version of the green-white Lumi deck, but with a combo kill? Or are we just like some sort of Hate Bears deck with... Interesting. I'm not sure. Like, I don't know if we're a Hate Bears deck that just happens to have like a, oops, you took 20 this turn or some garbage, or if we're like a proper like cantrip, like borderline control deck that also just oopses.
Let them hear your rage.
Because like all of these things are possible at this point in time, and I'm not sure which one is correct. Like, it's possible we're supposed to be a Xerox shell, and it's also possible that we're supposed to be a Hate Bears shell. Ten Arms, you might have to sit down and discuss this. Ten Arms, you follow me on Twitter, right? I feel like the answer to that question is yes. I feel like I remember the answer to this being yes, but I'm not 100% sure without looking at my Twitter right now. If you are indeed following me on Twitter, DM me on Twitter, because I want us to continue brewing this deck at a later date. That's fair. That also works. Feel free to yell at me on Discord, because I feel like there needs to come a point here in the very near future where you and I take a serious look at what this deck looks like. And when we do that, I think that there's a possibility that we have a full stream where we like... I think you and I will start to hash out this deck, and if we have something that we think looks at least remotely reasonable, we take it to a stream one night, sit here, go through... Yeah, don't feel like you have to come up with the whole thing. I just think that, like, we definitely are onto something here, but I don't know how much of something. And that's what I think we gotta figure out. How much of something are we onto? That's the wrong one. It's a rafter. It's like, I feel like we have most of the shell. Alright, first boss fight, everybody. Cheers, let's get some. To anybody that follows all of my adult beverage habits on this stream, tonight it is a Buffalo Trace whiskey sour. I was sitting on the couch before I came in to start streaming, and I was like, I'm pretty sure I want a whiskey sour.
Pocket rats.
And so I went out to go ahead and make up a whiskey sour, and the first bottle I grabbed was my bottle of Buffalo Trace. So that's where we ended up.
Blood everywhere.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Perfection.
How are my grenades full with all those grenades I threw? That's slightly concerning. Gonna go ahead and... That's dope. 2 weeks in a row is... That actually says something very real. Which is even more interesting to me. If a deck can win 2 weeks in a row, it means that not only is it good, it's good enough that even once people know it exists. Because, like, it's one thing when you just, like, show up out of nowhere with some pile. It's a totally different story where you do that multiple times.
Bring it back. And don't let it out of your sight. I lost it once. Won't lose it again.
Definitely need to slim down my gun stash here in a second and start actually picking what I want to carry with me. You have skill points. Hey, let's go. Take the cryo damage, that seems fine. Alright. Got all of her stuff. Appreciate it, 10 Arms. Yeah, hit me up on Discord. We'll work on this list some more. I'm intrigued. Maybe we end up playing Reality Chip Hammer. Okay. Pistol.
Once we receive the map,
Okay.
our followers will escort you to the welcome ceremony. In preparation for our arrival, purge your clan of any free thinkers before entry. The Great Vault beckons.
Purge your clan of any free thinkers. Well, that sounds a little too familiar for my liking. Also, for anybody who has joined us this evening, thank you. I appreciate you being here. If this is your first time to the stream, hello and welcome. My name is Adam. I normally, operative word being normally, stream Magic the Gathering. But I've been wanting to play through Borderlands for quite some time. I've owned the game for probably about a year now, and I have never made a complete playthrough. So I decided that I would share my first full playthrough with everyone here on the stream. Or, if you are watching the YouTube channel, with everyone over on the YouTube channel. To all of you on YouTube, hello! I appreciate you watching my content. In the event that, for any reason, you are unaware, I go live on Twitch 2 days a week, bare minimum 2 days a week, Tuesdays at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and Thursdays at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please feel free to follow me at the Twitter below if you want to keep tabs on what's going on stream that week. Also, feel free to leave a comment. I do respond. I watch all of the comments that come in. I personally do my best to respond to every single comment. I do not think that there is a comment. Oh, there's one question mark comment, potentially, on my channel that I haven't responded to. I basically respond constantly.
Bond, do you know this decapitated...
I very much like interacting with all of you. So if you are watching my content and have yet to interact with me directly, please feel free to do so. I like it.
Bond, I have discovered a COV statue. Know anything about it?
I am a big fan of interacting directly with the community. There's a big reason that I am here and stream the way that I do. If ever you would like to catch us live, again, please feel free to join us. If you are unable to catch me live and want to interact, please feel free to drop a comment down below in the YouTube comments. Reach out to me on Twitter. Reach out to me on Discord. I am generally a pretty chill person and like interacting with others. It turns out that I learned during the pandemic that while for a very long time I would not have considered myself a people person, eventually, after faking being a people person long enough, working retail jobs, you just become something of a people person. I've just realized that the people I wish to interact with are far more selective.
Let the hunt take you.
Alright.
And be reborn to the hunt.
How did that work out for you? If for some reason you are watching my content, whether it be on YouTube or wherever, I suppose YouTube would be the place that you could do these things, and you wish to show your support, but don't wish to directly comment, feel free to leave a like. For all of the introvert folk out there, you are seen and appreciated. I know that there are a lot of you that watch my content but don't necessarily say anything. Please, again, feel free to go ahead and drop a like. I know you're there. It just shows me that you enjoy what is being done and you would like to see more of it. That goes equally for any kind of content I make. I love hearing what all of you have to say about what's going on. I make this content as a way to more directly interact with you folks, so it is, even if you are not willing to speak up directly, by leaving a like, it says to me that this is what I enjoy. I do watch my analytics, so I know what views are getting, or what videos are getting more likes and more traction. So, again, even if you wish to make your presence known without actually making a comment and putting yourself directly into the conversation, go ahead and just leave a like on the videos that you like, because that shows me more of what those of you who follow like to see, and I will try to adjust accordingly. Alright. So, we've killed our first boss. That's always excellent. I'm into that life. Is our vehicle... Well, we're kind of in a quiet moment. For those of you who do exclusively watch on YouTube and not on Twitch, there are things that you might miss. For example, I am non-binary. I go by they, them. So should you ever need that information, you now have it. And as this video will likely come out on June 1st, happy Pride Month to all of my fellow Alphabet Mafia family. You are seen and you are appreciated. And you are valid.
To the bloodletting! You there, how are your last breaths going? Some days you hunt, some days...
Ow. Oh, I missed that at first. Where am I being shot from? Directly in front of me. Usually the answer. Alright. Alright.
Go, now!
Yikes. Well. Okay, I guess. Cool, good.
Distract them! There's blood everywhere.
Hell yeah, let's go. We only went down like a dozen times, it's fine, right? Alright. Here I was like, I don't need to kill the Undertaker right now. Kills the Undertaker twice. Sure, cool. Alright. Nope. Let's go to Dead Claptrap. All the way to the other end? Okay. Alright. That's where we're headed. Refill our ammo. Hey, Molly 1 pistol, that's great.
I wonder.
That's not something we need. This can go. That can go. Clean up our inventory one more time real quick. Facing shield. We can ditch that one. Do we unlock our next weapon slot? No. Alright. Go ahead and grab a vehicle and rush over to that dead claptrap. Alright. For anyone watching this either on stream, who does not look down below my face, or on YouTube, who also does not read the video descriptions, if you're ever curious what the music is that I play on stream, that would be... currently this is Stream Beats by Harris Heller, which is excellent license-free music made by an independent artist who just likes to share their music and have it out there. You can find the link to their music in the YouTube video description. Please feel free to check that out. You can also find my Twitter and Twitch links in the video description. So if you are ever curious how to find me live or how to reach out to me, those are all available in the YouTube description as well. Read these. I also often try to post clever things in them, based on whatever we're doing in that video. So you reading them means my terrible jokes don't go unnoticed. And boy, are most of them terrible. Yeah, we might as well do this.
Vic's plugged in? Awesome. Now get in that digital torture room and save her, bro! You're in the simulation, bro. Vic's somewhere in there. You gotta find her and break her out. Take her to the exit console inside the construct. That'll rebuild her body in the meat space. I need my best brunette in one meaty piece. Oh, BT dubs. When they uploaded her, it probably fragmented her recent memories. You're gonna have to try to find them so you can remind her who she is when she wakes up.
Okay. There's a dead claptrap somewhere nearby. It is there.
Someone blew up that claptrap and repurposed it as a loudspeaker. Barbaric! We are not loudspeakers! Ooh, 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 ooh! You have a Supermax Deluxe 3D surround sound
I don't know,
system.
claptrap.
My friends
You're
go
pretty
around
loud.
pumping his parties. And
You
now
may as
we
well
have
be a
to
loudspeaker. That was a melee one shotgun. That's pretty rad.
Another. More. Your path is here.
Perfect. I will also promise you that I do not remember where any of the things that I'm supposed to find for this particular mission are. So this could be a wild and crazy adventure. Get out.
Feel the bloodlust. Distract them.
Alright. Random gun? Sure. Should probably reset my active mission to what I'm actually doing. Seems like a good plan.
Memory fragment 2. Yo, me, check this out. We found this crazy alien thing in the desert today. Brought it back to camp thinking we could sell it to the children of the vault. Those idiots are always buying crazy alien stuff like that. We're gonna be slapping rich.
Excellent. Okay.
Another falls silent.
Excellent. Our inventory is once again full. Big surprise. It's like this happens a lot or something. Okay. think we are gonna shift this back to a shotgun. Mostly for my own sanity. Actually, that's also not a terrible notion. For any of you who don't know me in person, have yet to play a game like this with me, you'll quickly learn that I prefer to play these games from a distance. Meaning the thing with the highest zoom capacity and most damage per hit possible. If I can stand 3 screens away and blow somebody away, that is my preference.
Memory fragment 3. Get this, me. So I showed Vaughn the crazy alien thing and he got super weird. Told me to hide it.
Okay.
The whole clan could eat market caviar for months if we sold it to the DOB. Now I look like the asshole because I have to tell the clan we're not selling it. Flapping idiot in chief. He doesn't know what's good for the clan.
Vaughn? No, Vaughn's pretty dumb.
So you found me some loot? Hold up.
Okay. Alright, get everything off the top of me. That's a good start. Alright. Okay. Access to any resources we can. Okay. I'm unsure why it keeps resetting me to a different mission, but okay, I guess.
Human, I can free you from this mind prison.
No! Can't leave. He'll twist my arms off again. It's so bad. But then they grow back. I don't understand. It's happened like 50 times already.
Hands off my captain! Blessed be the man! The family's got my back!
on. That's right.
What the hell is happening? I don't flippin' understand.
You are experiencing both existence and non-existence simultaneously. Do not think about it.
Do not worry about it. You both exist and don't exist at the same time. Don't worry about it. It's fine. What it must like to be a robot. You're just like, yeah, it's like you can exist and or not exist all at the same time, and it's not a big deal. One over there, which I have to go around for.
Memory fragment 4. It's go. Time me. This mouthpiece idiot wants that alien thing, and Vaughn won't sell it. We must be the last clan on Pandora that hasn't joined up with the COV. The Sun Smashers need new leader.
So recall, she mentions needing new leadership, which, like, seems reasonable.
You know who I'm talking about for me. It's me.
Alright. Back through to find the one we missed, and then get the hell out of here. Alright. That seems like the one I would miss. Yep.
Memory fragment 1. What up, me? Our idiot-in-chief Vaughn finally made one good decision and made me the new deputy war chief of the Sun Smashers. He took a slap in time replacing Deputy Head Cheese after he belly flopped into a frickin' acid pit. Man, that dude knew how to party. Vaughn's alright, I guess. But he's no head cheese.
Did you get all the memories? Oh, I can't wait to hear them myself. You know, Vic and I are tight. Always so supportive. Go get my best brunette out of that simulation.
We're out of the simulation. Where are we running to now? Okay. Works, I suppose. Alright. So, now we run back to Lilith. Is it 10 where we get the next one? It's gotta be 10. Alright. Scoot right on back. We can't get hurt if we never stop driving, right? Like, that's how this works. I do want to clear much for me. TD work can go. I think we need this for reasons.
A handy trick.
High recharge rate. High recharge delay. I think we're good. Hop in here. Make our way back. Again, I do appreciate everyone joining this evening. I know this is a little different than the usual format, but something I wanted to do and I figured I would try out. If you like seeing a more chill vibe stream like this, where everything isn't magic related, please feel free to go ahead and leave a like, leave a comment, let me know that you're into it. Without your feedback, I do not know what folks prefer to watch. And as much as I do this as a hobby, I do absolutely want to make content that people actually want to watch. So I love knowing what it is you actually enjoy seeing me do. Alright, well, I guess we have to run through here. It's probably fine, right?
Yes, to the bloodletting.
What if the bloodletting is instead where we just don't? Is that cool? What if we don't? Alright. Catch a ride? Or steal their ride. This also seems fine.
Hold on.
For any of you who missed the last episode, yes, we gave Claptrap the tinfoil hat. It seemed only appropriate. That seems very good. I will take this. Thank you. $40, $42. That's our. Yeah, it's 96. Dump that. There we are. This is probably my favorite combination in all of Borderlands. I absolutely love scoped pistol and sniper rifle. Next one definitely goes to shotgun.
It's like we're spilled among the stars.
Oof. Good luck getting that map back. I don't go anywhere near that holy broadcasting center if I can help it. That is crazy cult central right there.
Well, you really got the map?
Yes,
did.
Firehawk. A successful hunt.
Just Lily was fine.
You got the map? Nice! So, did you see any of my sun smashers? And why do you smell like dust and skin?
Your clan is dead. Tyrene Calypso slaughtered them. It was unnatural.
Says the robot.
Damn it! I never told them. No. Sun smashers never cry. If Tyrene Calypso wants a blood feud, she's got one.
Don't worry.
Blood feud.
The lunatic gentleman in his underwear and a raggedy cape is worried about looking strong and not crying.
At least you got the map. I don't think I'd ever see this thing again. It's not just a map, though. Use this to open the other vaults on Pandora. Every vault needs its key.
Yay.
Well, let's take a look. It's been a long time. It's not charged. Let me take care of that.
Whee!
Damn, it's not working. Something's wrong. I should be able to charge it. We need help. There's only one person on this planet who knows how this Iridian tech works.
Tannis.
Trisha Tannis. She's got a dig site on the other side of the valley. Take the map to her. I'll catch up when I can. Have to track down a few loose ends for our ship.
Reasonable. I missed that we had all of... Oh, right, we have all these charms. Now we will pop over and see. Okay. We unlocked the thing we already knew. Good news.
Hey.
The great news is, on this back porch we can just sell that thing that we already knew.
One-click buying plan. When your trigger goes click, it's time to buy.
Okay.
Happy to help.
So we need to hit the dig site. We need to go find a
That
cactus for this. Let's go find this cactus.
Hey, superfan! You sure you picked the right team? I mean, I get it. We all grew up wanting to be vault hunters. But I'm not a follower like you. I'm a god. And my followers will do
I
anything
mean,
I ask.
God seems
Here, quick demo.
questionable.
Cut off your favorite leg.
Oh, Tyrene!
I didn't say both. He cut off both. Now he's trying to stand on his stumps. One sec. They just taste better when they're afraid. What was my point? Oh, right. My followers will die for me. And when it's your turn, I'll let you know. Now run along, superfan. Fix that map for me. Those vaults are mine.
Alright. Well, that's right, we can jump the vehicle through there on the other side. I forgot about this. How far away am I from where I need to be? Not. Got it. Bang bang. Yep, where did it go? I want that. Oh, come on. Where'd the car go? I need it. Out you go, losers. Aw, damn it.
I have need of you, beast.
Reasonable. Well, alright. We tried to steal their vehicle, but oh well. Either get one truly or get smeared by one. Either way, it's probably fine.
Now about the big suck. Its secondary function is what we call in the biz splash damage.
This is where we're supposed to be using the thing, so.
I hear you, beast.
I guess I could use those skags on my skag dogs. This seems wrong. I might as well try it. Grab the skag.
You cannot take me. Must have thrown them all.
Ah! Get down.
Pocket rats.
For any of you who have somehow found my channel and aren't old enough to actually know that reference, Flack screaming pocket racks is a reference to Dale Gribble from King of the Hill yelling pocket sand and throwing sand in someone's face. It's quite an adventure. We found all the skag meat. Let's find the cactus fruits.
Empty.
Telling me you're immune, but I'm supposed to be able to harvest you.
It's time to fight.
Oh, wait. Not the life we were looking to live there, but I guess here we are. Find my way back up now, I suppose. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, we've blown all of our ammo trying to make this work. That didn't happen, so... Fire. Elemental gun? Elemental gun works just fine. Excellent. Perfect. That's what we want to hear. We like it when things just work. Bandit box full of money. Oh.
This is no.
Okay. So we were just attacking. We have 3 of 5 of these things. Where are the rest of them? Over here looks like it's glowing. It is glowing. Good. That means it has fruit. The precious, precious fruit. Alright, and then finally... can go ahead, make our way up here. Your fruit has grown back. I will take it.
Ooh, there's always an alpha. Suck it up for me.
I want this alpha. Drastically low on sniper rifle ammunition, which is bad. Now having regrets about firing my rifle with reckless abandon into other random garbage, but it's okay. I'll survive. Okay.
Meager life, fitting death. I have no interest in eating flesh. A chef's life is not for me.
Well, being a chef ain't for everybody. Now go grab that skag meat.
And guns! Back to clearing inventory space for more guns we probably won't use. What are the odds we use this Hyperion rifle? Basically 0. Your shotgun can also take a hike. Fairly certain we just dropped multiple objects. You... oh hey. That's the quest item we need.
Looks like somebody's been poaching my succulents, which means in chef code that they must die. Gotta be the bandit chef mincemeat. Go kill him.
Bandit chef.
Oh, it's all coming together.
Bandit
I'll make
chef.
my spatula-wielding rival pay for
Just
what he's done. But first,
let's let that sink in for a moment.
mincemeat.
There is a bandit chef.
Chef's life is half revenge killings. It's
I don't know why there's a bandit chef, but apparently there is. And part of me finds that deeply upsetting. It's 160. There has to be something worse than that that we're not going to use. It's probably this dumb TD or shotgun, actually. Kill mincemeat, kill truffle munch, and butt munch. Suppose on we go to kill mincemeat, truffle munch, and butt munch. I guess. Alright. Should probably head right. Take this up and through. And also switch back off of this pistol onto something more reasonable. Something more reasonable, I say, as I pull out a scope pistol that's functionally just another rifle. Perfect. Onward.
alright, watch out for mincemeat skags, truffle munch and butt munch. They will munch anything, including you.
All out.
Ow! That's not what I wanted.
Go for the eyes.
Hell yeah. Ow.
I have prepared Chef Minsky for his final.
Perfect. Hell yeah.
Time to kill. Swoop, tear.
Right.
Another falls silent.
Okay. This looks mostly like garbage.
Nicely done. A few more skags and I'll be able to advertise my skag dogs have 50% meat. Drop the ingredients off and you get paid.
What is our shield doing for us right now? Increased max capacity. All full shot strain 25% shield for weapon damage. Sure. Okay. So we're probably fine without any of this stuff. Quick re-up. Wander our way back to our chef friend, dropping off his ingredients. Perfect.
That'll teach that arrogant spatula wielding bastard. As soon as people taste my new and improved skag dogs, I'll be at the top of the culinary establishment.
New
once
and
again.
improved
And
skag
you'll
dogs,
get free
everyone.
skag dogs for life. Hope you're hungry.
I can't say that I'm hungry for skag dogs, but thanks for the offer, I guess. But everyone, I think that's gonna be it for.
Don't hold back.
Well, maybe not quite yet.
Pathetic end for a pathetic creature.
There we go. Big reason I'm such a big fan of the revolver, friends. Right there. But alright, I think that's going to be it for me for tonight, everybody. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. If you are Magic folk, I will be back again Thursday night, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is Thursday, June 2nd, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, playing some Pioneer, brought to you by RIW Hobbies. Again, thank you to the folks at RIW Hobbies for sponsoring Thursday's stream. I really do appreciate it. They'll be having a Pioneer 1K coming up on the 18th of June. So if you are in the Midwest, Michigan general area, and like some Pioneer, RAW holds cool events. Would recommend. But that's it for me for tonight, everybody. We're gonna call it there. I will see you all again Thursday. In the meantime, have a good time. Enjoy your week. Cheers, everybody.